Hey guys, Joe Blue back again with...
And I shouldn't say that I'm not back, because apparently I need to make these videos here. I can do better. Apparently I'm still also back again. I want to keep this here short. His video is 16 minutes. I'm not going to listen to all his excuses. We're just going to skip it. He claims wallhack and aimbot. He says that this aimbot can be seen in spectate mode. So let's go through the actual clip. You can see here the clip itself. What the fuck is that? Ah, that's the next one. The clip itself, main clip, and then the analysis of his clip. So we do this here.
Vision of events.
Is somebody behind me? There is somebody here. What? One poison bullet. What? Wall hacks on 100% wall hacks. There's no way it's not wall hacks, man.
Okay.
Get over the top. Oh, fucking hell, man. Mate, that's 100% wall hacks, man. Like, how's it not wall hacks?
Okay.
These guys cheating. That's aimbot, man. No way. Dude just shot him through the metal staircase.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Oh, that was aimbot lock.
Nope.
What? No, don't. Come on, guys. Looking behind him with his wall hacks, maybe. Alright, maybe.
Maybe? You don't know? Right.
Does he know that there's somebody over there as well?
Did you clip it out so we don't know?
Okay, and I think this is a good place to start the clip here. So basically, after I killed this player just moments ago, I'm aware that there are many other people here, and
Okay, so you are aware there are many other people, but he's not allowed to be aware. That's why you stopped and said, looking over there, wall hacks maybe, I don't know, maybe wall hacks. Like, so you're aware they're there, but he's not allowed to be aware there are people here? Already here you're putting out that there are a huge indication it's most likely not wall hacks. Okay, I'm gonna speed it up because this here is, what? Almost 10 minutes long, so I'm just gonna do a little faster.
proceed inside of the building. One metal footstep, so maybe they heard that. We hear that somebody else there, they're taking the point, so that itself makes noise.
Okay.
I quickly dark sight and I see that there's two people. Is it one that's basically in front of me? So basically we've got two people. We've got one here on the right, who presumably is the one taking the point, right? And
That is the one taking the point, because that's the only one down. You didn't hear anyone other go down either. You also heard someone from upstairs. So that is most definitely the one taking your kill.
this person up here.
Or rather, killing you. Okay.
So I heard like a footstep. I think it came from over here.
That's the guy upstairs. Completely makes sense, because he was elevated compared to the other one, so he was upstairs. Makes sense.
Yeah. Right, so let's start looking for this player that kills me in a moment. There's no...
Okay, let's look for the player. Then we're looking. Come on, be honest. Don't cheat this. Be honest.
one here. There's nothing here.
Okay, so you're saying no one in front of the door, no one in the crack of the door. What are you gonna do? What's that?
There's no one here. Let's just go back a frame because that's a bit pixelated. So nothing here, nothing here, nobody else.
Wait, the crack disappeared, so now you have no idea whether or not someone is actually coming around the door. But you're saying there are no one in the vicinity.
So pixelated again. Move back a bit. So there's just no indication that anybody is out.
Yes, that is correct. So far, there are no one looking directly in through here.
There at all. Got a footstep right above me. So you gotta ask yourself the question, where's this person's footstep? Where are they? And how did they get to me so fast, completely silently?
Well, he came around the door, which is a normal tactic. So, what is your excuse for this?
And immediate blast straight to the face. That shot is so fast.
Yes, he knows you're not making any sound, which means Surefoot. Surefoot is only active in this event here while crouching for solo players. So, makes sense for him to know that. Or, you could be on the other side, having gone out again, but there were no metal footsteps, there were no jumping sounds either, so it would be illogical to think that. Okay, come with it.
Faster reaction. It could only be done with either an aimbot or with wall hacks. And
Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, I will now do this here instead, because often I skip the different parts. Let's find where Joe dies in here and back here. We're then gonna do this here. Slow it down. Sorry. So he is there. Mr. Fast Reaction Speed. Demigod Reaction Speed. I'm a demigod in reaction. In terms of reaction speed. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's further back. It's further back. Come here. Come. There we go. If we then go here.
Kind of flop it a little bit. But my results were still demigod status. So number one, ranked number one. We come here. This is the
Ranked number one. That's because Joe's took like two others saying default, I'm not gonna save these. But like, look at the timestamps. They're literally his. But we then see here.
I've just done. So this is like live now. So what's my score here? 150.
It also shows your score there.
6 top 14%, 15.
14.8. But what about the other one? 170, 184. That's down here, 22.05. So you get one that you're using because it gives you the status you desire. Okay. And then here, okay. That's almost a full freaking second. How do I know? Go back. 39. 39. Plays a little. It just swapped and he's right there. He's even showing on the 39. This is frame by frame. So you can see here, he's moving oh so slightly moving. And this is the swap from 39 to 40. Okay, so where do we get hit? There. This is where you die, so if you take the shot... Back. Back. Come on. Back. This here. I don't know how I can make a precise timer, so I won't try it, but I will see. It didn't take long. It changed during his fall. You can see here. 40, 41. So it's close to the, let's say, 750 milliseconds. What was it you said, Joe?
Demigod status.
Okay. No, you're not a demigod in terms of reaction speed. You don't know when people outreact you. You have no idea when they do that, because you are slow. Continue.
Pre-existing knowledge to pre-aim and be ready to react as soon as that they saw me or had no obstruction to
Nope.
shoot me, right? But let's go.
Nope. He was pre-aiming around the corner of the door, so he is ready to take the shot. He was around 750 milliseconds. That is an adjustment of headshot from standing position to headshot at crouching position. That is how fast things go. That is all it takes. Continue.
Go back to the dark side where I dark sighted. Okay, so we've got this
Okay, don't lie. Don't lie here. Don't lie.
person up here and we've got this person down here. Presumably this is the person getting the point. This person's probably
We already established that the person getting the point. No need to fucking presume anymore. We already established it.
inside. This person's probably outside, right? Maybe, I believe, at the back. So this
The top person is not inside at all. He's on the platform above this guy here, a little further back, because he's not as visible.
person probably walked all the way around here and around and
He didn't probably walk all the way around there. He did crouch all the way around there.
then shot me, right? So I've dark sighted. I've crouched. I have sure thoughts, so they cannot hear my position from this moment
Okay, so don't lie.
on. They only know my last known position if they heard it at all. The metal footstep and the dark side. Like shows
Wait, only metal footsteps and dark sides. Is that what you're saying?
my position in this area I am now. But now I've got field thought, the reduced footsteps. They basically can't hear it. I'm now changing my position. They should no longer know my exact position from this point onwards.
Okay, so you are skipping the walk you did. Let's see
All
here.
the way around here and around and then shot me, right?
You're then skipping this walk here, so they only heard the dark side, which and the metal going into here. So only the metal and this dark side here.
So I've dark sighted.
So we skip this. We skip this walk here. Surefoot doesn't affect that walk there. Why are you lying? They know the walk.
Presumably this person's out here somewhere, right? Taking the
No, stop moving him further away, Joe. You're literally looking further to the right. He is more like this place here. Literally, look.
longer. So I've dark.
You have him there on this wall, right? Now you're moving over here. Let me show it back here. Let me show it back here.
One poison bullet.
So he's having it... Stop. He's having it here. Here. What he then does is all the way over here. All the way over here. And then there. See, this here is where he talks about it and says the person's over here. No, he's not. You literally completely rotated. Now you're fabricating another position for him because it doesn't fit where he actually are. He was more in the sense of over here because you scanned along this wall that was here. Like, seriously, why are you fabricating evidence for a wall hack? Why are you moving the players to positions they are not? He was from your point of view before, at line with this position. From this direction you're looking at, it's more in saying like he's over here, not over here. Oh, logic really is not your strong suit.
They basically can't hear it. I'm now changing my position. They should no longer know my exact position from this point onwards.
They do not know your exact position from this moment onwards.
Presumably this person's out here somewhere, right?
No, stop. Jeez. Well, I already said it, and I forgot that he was going to do this because I went further back. Dumb.
The point, either in the building or outside the building, it's uncertain. But they basically are presumably moving around here right now to come.
No, they're not presumably moving around like that. They are moving around like that because you already know the outcome. They have themselves downstairs and they have their teammates upstairs.
Around to me, yet they're not making any footstep sounds whatsoever.
No footstep sounds whatsoever. Are you sure?
And it was a bit creepy. I think there is.
Okay, so we could hear them there. Okay, so they are making footsteps. You're just horrible and trying to fabricate evidence. And then you're going back to the no footsteps. Is that it? Is that what we're going to assume?
Creeping footsteps right here, right now. So there is some creeping footsteps that you just hear now. Where are the rest of the footsteps that we heard?
They are obscured by the burning, by their teammate being on top. Like, they are obscured. Crouching makes less noise than walking. You're inside a building. He's on the other side of the building. Yes, you can hear, because that was probably glass or metal. I'm not completely certain. It's just a guess. That makes even more noise when crouching. It does, regardless, unless you have Surefoot. This guy here is a duo. So Surefoot does not affect that on him.
Heard some of the footsteps, but where were the rest of the footsteps? It's almost like they
Obscured.
allowed a few footsteps to come through in order to make me look
No, they didn't. His teammate was just not walking at that moment.
that way, presumably, and then they come around for the kill.
Stop presume. Stop assume anything. If you want to expose people, you need to fucking be sure, otherwise you're slandering their name. That's called defamation of character, regardless.
Right. So again, that would, if that were true, it would require that they knew I was there,
No.
to know that I'd be there to hear those footsteps.
No, they are just covering their angle going inside the building. They're not just charging and blindly saying, I'm here now.
Just come back again one more time. Let's see if we can hear any other footsteps
Okay. Don't lie.
again from the point in which I dark sight. Footsteps like right above me.
That one did sound weird, but you didn't scan up, so we don't know if there actually is someone directly above you. But you saw this guy over here, and you saw his teammate over there. That the fact it sounded more like up here was weird, but it has nothing to do with these guys here. There was something there. It sounded similar to something there.
Right.
Something there again.
And now you hear a footstep right here. You
Yes.
haven't heard
Yes, we did. We heard two, actually.
anything before that.
That was it again.
Footsteps.
That's his teammate.
That's the other person above.
We heard...
From that-
I was... See? He paused, I paused. I was about to say we heard something here. And he then appeared. I was just not fast enough with the pause. Let's go back here. Here.
Right, now you hear a footstep right here. You hadn't heard anything before that.
Because here, when his teammate then makes noise, he's prepared to look into the building. So that's why he's making noise, to help obscure him and help distract. It's tactic. But just before he actually appears, you actually do hear him somewhat here on the door.
Footsteps, that's the other person above.
Now,
But from that
slightly. You hear it slightly. I cannot turn up the volume because it's not my video.
point where you heard that footstep, like, why is it I got no problem hearing a crouching footstep through the wall over here? Then as soon as they move all the way around here, all of a sudden they no longer have footsteps, and they come around and
They did have footsteps.
immediately blast me in the face.
Come on,
Pretty sure
come
there's
on.
no footsteps. They're
Onwards.
toggling it on and off, want to distract me and be looking that way, and then they toggle them off again in order to come around to surprise me, and they aim with the reaction.
Those are multiple assumptions, Joe. Those are multiple assumptions. Right now, they're just using in-game mechanics. So you're making multiple assumptions. I'm making one. In-game mechanics, you're saying they're toggling it on and off. They are at least using wall hacks, and then potentially also no footsteps. Like, you see how Occam's razor never supports anything you're saying?
And that they had pre-existing knowledge that I was there, which would suggest wall hacks. So let's move on to the next clip. This clip
Okay.
pretty much proves conclusively that in some cases you
Okay.
can use spectate to determine if somebody's using a name.
Okay. I do agree you can, in some cases, use spectate to deduce whether or not someone is actually using aimbot. You can. I agree with that. let's see your analysis on it.
or not. So let's play through the clip here. You know, this
Reviving his teammate.
person's here. He's heard this person for a while now,
Okay. So you agree that they know there is a person over there.
so he knows the dude's there. There's no reason to believe that he has extrasensory knowledge that this dude is there. We know he's there.
Okay, so there's no reason to believe he is using wall hack. That's what you're saying. There's no reason to believe he is using extrasensory cheats.
Okay, so he sees the guy here through
Yes.
the pipes and the metal here.
Yes.
He no longer has vision of where this he
Wait, what?
here through the pipes and the metal here.
Yes. Shadow.
He no longer has vision of where this person is
Ah, so close, Joe. So close. But you failed it. We have a shadow saying that he is sidestepping in that direction.
anymore. He cannot see where they are. He's completely obstructed, and there's no way spectators allowing him to see him where you physically can't because there's no lines of sight. Spectate.
Well, you are having delay in spectate. So for that matter, yes, it sends less data to your computer because you're not required to see everything at his point. Also, his computer is client-sided. No, the game is client-sided prediction, which means his computer needs to simulate something so it runs fluently. Oh my god! You are absolutely not knowing what it is you're talking about. But okay, come on.
You can't make bugs like that. You can claim about lag
Yes.
and how it's inaccurate. You cannot claim that he can see this person right now when there's a staircase and shit in the way.
Well, we know he saw the shadow at least, so he knows the person is going in that direction, meaning he have knowledge of it. Okay? With me so far? Okay. You then see his feet, you then see his head,
Okay, so he sees him again coming from behind the pipes,
sidestepping,
and then he
he disappears, so you would assume that he then is in that direction, because he then sidesteps. He had done that twice now, so you would assume he continues the pathway.
ADS still cannot see the person, and then just straight shoots him through the staircase using long ammo, no high velocity, no full metal jacket, nothing at all. Now I know some people
Okay. Long ammo can penetrate metal. It can. There's no question about it.
say, well, long ammo can shoot through metal, through barbed wire and stuff like that, but like I've not really been able to replicate that.
What you're capable of doing and what normal players are capable of doing are worlds apart. Like, just normal players. Decent hunt players. Not cheaters. I don't take cheaters into account. They can shoot 400 meters through buildings, mud, hills, trees, whatever, and still kill the target. They can do that. So I don't take that into account, that cheaters can do something specific. Normal players, however, can use tactics, human prediction, and such stuff. Okay, with me so far? Okay.
Happening at all. In fact, when people have told me in the past you can use long ammo to shoot through barbed wire, I actually went and tested it and I could not shoot through the barbed wire with long ammo. So I don't know if it's certain surfaces that you can sometimes shoot through. Whether or not you can shoot through the metal with long ammo or not doesn't change the fact that he cannot see this guy.
That is true. He cannot see the guy, but he saw the choices the guy made. He went from outside, sidestepping in, sidestepping out. Then it showed him disappearing inwards. So he saw the choices the guy made, and he made a prediction based on that.
Whatsoever, and he's seemingly just locking to the dude through a solid object and
Seemingly locking onto the dude? Are you sure?
shooting the dude straight through a solid object. There's no doubt about it, man. It's an
It's a micro adjustment.
aimbot. You can't say that it's a spectate bug.
Okay. Before you do that, let's go back here.
See this guy whatsoever, and he's seemingly just locking to the dude through a solid object and shooting the dude straight through a solid object. There's no doubt about it, man. It's an aimbot. You can't say that it's a spectate bug.
It's funny that you're only taking this moment here, because if I go here, we go It's over here. Stop doing that. I take the same video you're doing. You uploaded. He went in. Sorry. He went in. He went out. Went in again. Starts cooking a dynamite. And then he takes a shot and the dynamite is thrown also. Yeah, the dynamite is actually giving away his location. I don't know if you actually know that. Let's see your argument. Come on.
And then at this point here, he runs down, follows to essentially get the kill on the...
Wait. You're not going to show the logon. You're just going to replay it normal speed. You're not going to go frame by frame saying this here is the logon. You know exactly how you're doing with everything else when you're doing those things. Frame,
and then
frame. So you're not gonna do frame by frame like you do with everything else. You're just gonna skip it. Say, well, you need to trust me. He did it. He did it. I'm not gonna show you, but he did it. I just gonna replay it multiple times so you trust me even more.
Dude, and follow up.
What?
And then I pointed out in the stream that was aim lock right there, and
Yeah, you actually did point it out during the stream.
I'm pretty convinced that that is true. Let's watch this in slow-mo.
Okay, slow motion. Slow motion. What slow motion speed is this?
One more time.
Okay, come with it. So he sees the enemy run for cover, and what? You say it's locking to the enemy by what? Being here, right? If we go back here, you can see the enemy. You can see him actually for quite a while. You can see him going in. Approximately like this here. Foot. Disappearing now. So his body is approximately like this at the moment. So he moves further in. He does the camera change. That is then where you're saying the lock is on. But at this point, he should be further in.
So based on the fact that we seen this guy basically shoot a dude...
Based on the fact that you don't know what you're talking about, and I have proven this in the video already, you want to spread misinformation. Okay, go on.
through a solid staircase and with no...
Which is completely possible. With what?
So based on the fact that we seen this guy basically shoot a dude through a solid staircase and with no vision of the actual dude to...
With no vision of the other dude. That is true.
even make the shot. These are supposed to be below average people. Yeah.
Okay, so you're saying that he shouldn't be able to make the shot because he didn't have vision. Wallbang. Wallbangs. I'm sorry, Joe. You're really not that good at the game. In fact, you are really horrible at the game. All your gameplay shows it. Your live stream shows it. You cry cheater basically every single time. Go on.
And expect people to have Professor Xavier telepathy to like...
Why are you bringing in a fictional movie? A fictional character? What the... This here is losing your credibility. Seriously.
Know where the player is, and ESP the dude with his mutant powers through a staircase. So based on that, we can say that this is also...
Based on that, he is not a fictional character. We can almost certainly say that he is not cheating.
likely to be blatant aim lock through a
No, it's not.
wall on a dude as he runs behind this cover here.
Yes, because he's making the prediction that he's over there. Like any other gamer would be doing. You wouldn't just continue aiming straight out in the open when you know he's over there. You would be ready to get him. Oh, fucking hell, dude. Oh, shit.
It's almost irrefutably going to be true. It's concrete.
No, it's not. In fact, it's almost irrefutably going to be incorrect. Because every normal player would do that. And you proved it previously with the first guy that killed you. That you're aiming around the corner as you go through it.
as you can get in a situation like this when you've basically been given pretty much confirmed.
No, you have not. Your demand this is pretty much confirmed. But see how many times you're repeating it. What was it? Illusory truth effect. I know Wikipedia is not always the way to go, but illusory truth effect. The illusory truth effects is the tendency to believe false information to be correct after repeated exposure. See how many times you're repeating the same thing over and over and over again? It doesn't mean you are right. It just means you're repeating the same thing again and again and again and again. If you are so certain in yourself and your analysis, you would not need to force your ideas onto others. You would just say it twice, if anything, because you see it and then you analyze it. And that's it. That's all it requires, Joe. If you're so certain in your things. However, fun fact, in all of his hunt videos, even his Fortnite frauds, it's in all of them, he repeats himself endlessly. And it literally goes back all the way here. Because this here is where I met Joe. He started doing it down here. So it's not a new thing he started doing. He does it all the time.
Proof, and there's hardly any way around it. It's like 99%. So this is also just like
no. No. People have multiple times told you that spectate mode is unreliable. We have, funny enough, Oz Freeborn, your boyfriend, says spectate really is unreliable though. Your boyfriend, who also is against me, just like you are, is saying spectate is unreliable. Okay. Continue.
99% like it's confirmed to a very high degree. This will be aim lock.
No, it's not confirmed to a very high degree.
Oh, but he missed the first shot, so he can't be an aimbot. So we prove here that basically, again, as a...
No. Joe, stop. I already know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say that aimbot can miss, and this here proves it. Stop already. Stop. You're not gonna. I'm not gonna allow you.
Like it's confirmed to a very high degree. This will be aim lock.
It's aim lock to a very high degree. He's not moving, so he cannot aim lock to behind it. Like, oh shit. Oh, okay, come.
Oh, but he missed the first shot, so he can't be an aimbot. So we prove here that basically, again, as we've proven many times, aimbots can in fact miss. And the shot that he actually gets on him, let's have a look at that. If you can see this here, he's actually locked on for basically pixel perfect onto this target for...
Pixel perfect for on this target here for multiple frames. I know. Yeah. Whatever, Joe. Whatever. You want to argue back here, huh?
Oh, that was aimbot lock.
It's the thing that hits him. Okay. So we go for it. No, let me first play it actually. See, notice whether or not he's moving his mouse. If he's just doing A, the button A on the keyboard and not moving the mouse, well, technically he could just pixel perfect, lift the mouse and then click. See how I'm pixel perfect the exact same place on the monitor? See how I'm pixel perfect right there? Lifting the mouse and clicking the keyboard button. It's not really that difficult to then be pixel perfect.
Oh, that was aimbot lock. What? No, don't.
Okay. Pixel perfect. Let me show you. Pixel perfection. Pixel perfect means you don't move up or down. You only move sideways. This here is where he approximately wants everything to start. Remember, no up and down, no ups and downs. You can see it over here. You can even see it with where he is on the character. So this line here of the hipfire crosshair and aligns a little under this collection where it goes together here. He moved down. Okay, so it's up here. It moves up again. However, if you then look, come forward. If you then look, it goes down into water. It goes up again. I don't know how this mod down here is laid out to the level of the mod. So, again, still arguing, his mouse is not being moved. He's just holding his hand stationary, the exact same place. And then approximately here, approximately here, he's then just, see where my mouse is? I'm just holding it stationary and clicking with it. I'm just clicking with it right now. I'm not even moving it. In fact, this here could be done simply by holding A and the mouse steady. Because his character, the enemy is not running, so he doesn't need to move it excessively. You know the enemy already got hit by his previous shot. So, oh shit, Joe, you are so wrong. Come on.
Multiple frames in a row here. So the shot, the crosshair is basically...
Also, your music is fucking annoying. Like, your music is fucking annoying. You complain about cheaters obscuring their clips by using music and blah, blah, blah. Your music is fucking annoying.
Over the elbow again, so like in the previous video where people are trying to make out that, oh, it's just the Bornheim just shoots the elbows all the time. So here we got another case.
Who the fuck said that? Okay, let's go. Bornheim shoots the elbow all the time. People have made out that Bornheim shoots the elbow all the time. Let's see here, Joe. Who have said that? You're wrong in this video. I went through it. Let's see. Okay. We are gonna do it like this so we can see the replies, and I will slowly go through them. I'll pause the video, move it to the next section when I have read it. So pause. Okay, so Bornheim is not mentioned here, there, or any other comment in these here. And this is only Joe replying. Bornheim is not mentioned there. This here is only Joe replying. Bornheim is not mentioned there. Next to Mr. Brady. Stop doing that. We go there. Expand, Mr. Brady. Then we go up here, pause to read. The closest we come here is man is a born genius. That's the closest we come to talking about Bornheim. But it's not here. Bornheim is not here. Okay. Next one. Only Joe replying, so we don't need it. Again. No Bornheim being talked about. Okay. Next one. And no Bornheim. No Bornheim. Okay, so we have a long one here. I will pop them out. I will now suggest you pause to read if you want to read the entire thing. Otherwise, I'm going to go through it while pausing the video. So Bornheim is mentioned down here at earliest. But this here is talking about the rotation part, where he rotates to a better position where the Bornheim is at having more advantage to the enemy, to himself, rather than the enemy being allowed to do whatever. So nothing in regards to Bornheim locking on to body parts. So as far as Joe Fabricating Evidence, reading through. Bornheim is not mentioned, going down. I don't care about Joe's answer. He says people says it. Down here we then have this. Then we have read more. And Joe's answer, and then this. Pause to read if you want to do it yourself. Otherwise, I'm back in just a few. No mention whatsoever of Bornheim. Then we go further down. There is apparently even more. So, yep, we have a lot more. You have those two. Pause to read. I'm going to pause myself. So it's going to be a flash. Bornheim is not mentioned in those two. So we go further down. We see we have it here. We have read more. Read more. So again, pause to read. I'm gonna pause, so it's gonna be a flash. Bornheim is not mentioned in any way, shape, or form. This here's the next part. No, read more there. That's the only one. Yes. And just skimming through. Still don't see any reference to Bornheim or the weapon locking to certain positions of the body. Which means, so far, Joe's actually lying. Fabricating even more lies. Further down here, 4, 3, 3, 1, 6, 4. And no Bornheim mentioned. We then have one down there. No Bornheim mentioned at all. We have Joe answering, so that doesn't matter. Big man. No Bornheim mentioned. No Bornheim mentioned. No Bornheim mentioned. No reference or mentioning of Bornheim here either. 15, 6, wait. Ah, close. This is the Punisher. This is a different image. I thought they used the same image. No mention of Bornheim locking onto different body parts by itself. No mention of Bornheim locking onto body parts. Read more. So if you do this here, I will expand. No more to expand. Okay, great. No mentions of Bornheim. And we have a lot more down there. Okay, so far, Joe are actually fabricating evidence that people are saying Bornheim locks onto body parts, which apparently so far, no one has remotely tried insinuating that. So, like, if he claims something in a video, how should you trust that when it does not exist at all? No mention of Bornheim locking onto body parts, and after this here we are done. So I will, like, what did you say, Joe?
The shot, the crosshair is basically over the elbow again. So like in the previous video where people are trying to make out that, oh, it's just the Bornheim just shoots the elbows all the time. So here we got another case where.
So people in the previous video are trying to make it so Bornheim is just locking onto the elbows all the time. Your previous video is the 24. I can show it again by... Stop doing that. That's annoying. So you have this one here. Then you have this one here where you're bleeding out. And then you have this one here where you talk about the Bornheim. You talk about the Bornheim in this moment down here. This here is where you talk about the Bornheim. Log on to different body parts. This is what you're referring to by saying this. So far, not a single person is saying that's just the Bornheim. Not a single person. Nobody's logging onto people's elbows, asking for proof that it's locking on. Like, no one are literally saying it's just the Bornheim logging onto body parts. Nothing here either. Like, they're literally referring to it like as a cheat and not the Bornheim. And such cheat doesn't exist. Okay, call me Roy. He doesn't snap. Okay, so he doesn't snap and it's not the Bornheim. Nope. 5 comments, bro. You just got a headshot instantaneously without while someone was in motion. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's the same argument Joe uses. I'm gonna show you Joe are admitting that he's cheating. I'm gonna show you that. Joe's admitting that he's a cheater. Nothing in regards to Bornheim there. Nothing in regards to Bornheim here. Yep. This here is Joe's bot. It's not a bot, it's a Brazilian person that loves him for whatever reason it might be. The only thing he does ever on Joe's videos are like supporting him, saying like show, and this here is just one large copy of something he found on a different forum. Seeing how bad Hunt Showdown has gotten is disappointing for many long-time players, including myself. This input from 6 different people, myself and 5 friends, like this guy here in itself have roughly 5 dummy accounts, all with at least 1,000 hours gameplay. We don't want to jump on a bandwagon of criticize the game, but it's in a well, you can like see this here is insane. You can read it on the comment yourselves also, but like crazy. No Bornheim, ignoring Joe, read more. Okay, pause to read, there was something here. Okay, so again, no mention of Bornheim and the logon at any of those two, so further down, unlock for more, a few more. No. Okay, there are more here. I will just do this so it's easier. And I was here. And nope, that was Joe. I don't need that. I don't need shit like that. So, pause to read. I will do the same, so be right back in just a few. Nothing remotely close to being mentioning Bornheim or anything. Going down to the last comment down here. It's a little long one, pause to read again. And nothing in the last comment. In the last comment on his video. If we scroll back through and just see the main comments, I'll just log these up. So we don't have these to scroll through. And these here are the main we still need up here. You can see like I've looked through all of it on his video now. No Bornheim, no Bornheim, no Bornheim, no Bornheim, no Bornheim mentions, no Bornheim. Again, no Bornheim, just crosshair placement and movement and such things. No Bornheim, no Bornheim. No mention of the Bornheim locking onto body parts. Nothing again. I'm looking at the comments right out of the mouse. So that's how far down I am. Nothing here either. Yep. Nothing. The infamous left elbow aimbot, that's just someone using a Bornheim. He's not saying the Bornheim locks onto body parts. Again, it doesn't say anything further down here. This guy here didn't comment more. 2 comments in total. That's on 18. That is 2 months ago. You lit and threw a flare from exactly where you were splashing. What are you on? Ah, okay. That's where he was down in the dark room. So nothing, and then we are at the end. So no one said the Bornheim is locking onto body parts.
Where people are trying to make out that, oh, it's just the Bornheim just shoots the elbows all the time. So here we got another.
Okay, so absolutely no one have said that. So you're fabricating evidence and creating lies to support your bullshit. Again, speed it up.
Case where the crosshair seems to be placed right where the elbow is, saying that this guy's aimbot is probably locking the elbows right rather than straight left.
Well, then you need to prove it. Not just speculate it. Need to prove it.
Head or body mass, because it might look a bit more believable. He already knows he's got a hit on this dude in the chest probably, and therefore just
You're uncertain whether or not the aimbot locks onto elbows, and now you are saying, because you also claimed he used aimbot previously, that it was locking onto the chest. Probably. You're contradicting yourself in this entire video.
doesn't need to go through necessarily a chest shot or a head shot. He probably knows he can finish them off with an elbow shot and it wouldn't look as blatant. Okay, and I don't have.
Then you need to show that you can create multiple profiles and hotkeys for those specific profiles and toggle them on and off. Now you're just talking bullshit. You're demanding something must be true just because you say so, nothing else.
This part on the shadow play video, so I'm just going to take this part from the stream. I'll just play it quickly.
Directly from the stream. The stream is a highlight, Joe Blue, Morhan, cheating getting worse. Okay, I will find that myself. 2 seconds. Is this the one? It says highlight, 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 highlight. Not highlight on this one. Highlight, 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 highlight. You are using highlight Joe Blue dash Morhan dash cheating getting worse. You are... It doesn't show.
On the shadow play video, so I'm just going to take this part from the stream. I'll just play it quickly.
You are not far from down there. Okay. So the only one that says capital letters more hunt is this one here, 24 days ago. So over the last 24 days, you have had ample of time to analyze this. And this is your conclusion. You then also skip through to make it seem like he's more and more cheating. So let's go through it. This video here, right? We are... It says 4 hours.
Okay, and I don't...
I'll see if the red line is removed. So 455. So we're down here actually. Yes, this here is where the clip starts. Okay, this is Joe fighting. This is Joe. Oops. I don't need all that sound. That was horrible. Yes, Joe. Joe, this unbelievable ignorant player is the type of player you are facing. This here is the type of player you're facing. Like, this is the level of the players you're facing. No need to be surprised. This is your level. This here was just to show that we have already figured it out. This is the analysis. Then this here is where Joe dies the last time, and this here is where he starts spectating.
Is it 2 solos?
No, it's a duo.
Another dude on his left as well.
So you're aware of it.
Everybody converged on this location, man.
So you're admitting that there are a lot of people. You have even admitted that you heard someone to your left.
That's so sus, man. That everybody converged on this.
Why? They see and hear gun. They see Hellborn being picked up. They hear gunshots over here. They know there's a free bounty with a lot of fucking actions, so they can come in third party. It's not sus whatsoever. It's common gameplay.
Location.
But he does actually have Surefoot, so... Saw him, as we saw before. Saw him again. Saw him again. He heard the cooking of the dynamite.
That guy's... These guys cheating. That's aimbot, man. No way. Dude.
Like, if you look at your own mouth compared to the sound, you are even seeing your own stream is delayed. I'm not saying this is the cause of it, but even you are unable to set up a proper part. His friend Warner, the one that killed you the first time, is the one that picked up the clue.
Just shot him through the metal staircase.
He heard him go out. He heard and saw him go back
Oh,
in.
that was aimbot lock. What? No, don't.
Nothing sus whatsoever.
Come on, guys.
No, we don't need to believe your delusion. There was an explosion there. It also sounds like there was some explosion in this direction. Ah, a lot of explosions going on.
Looking behind him with his wall hacks,
Why does it need to be wall hack?
maybe.
None whatsoever. As I said, there was a slight explosion there. Approximately. Yeah, it probably fits in that direction.
All right, maybe.
If you don't know, well, then maybe you should figure it out. But you didn't show either.
Does he know that there's somebody over there as well?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have the clue.
Why is he dark side?
Not clue, bounty, so he can listen for things.
Does he have? He does have the.
No, he doesn't.
That's a bit weird how his aim went up there towards behind the wall.
Two hops. What?
Why is he dark side? Does he have? He does have the. That's a bit weird how his aim went up there towards behind the wall.
Two ups towards behind the wall.
Looking behind him with his wall hacks, maybe. All right, maybe. Does he know that there's somebody over there as well? Why is he dark side?
You can see how many times he needs to drag his mouse to move it over. You can literally see that he is having a low DPI. Nothing sus about this. Okay, continue. Forgot.
Looking
sorry,
behind him with his wall hacks, maybe. All right, maybe.
He needs to stay here for quite some time, just looking over in the
Not even quite some time. It's really short.
distance there, and it would seem probable that maybe this guy's got wall hacks and he's looking at people, or
No, it
whether or not
wouldn't.
there are people there, or what they're doing, etc., etc.
No, it wouldn't. You need to say this to fit your hatred narrative towards this person just because he killed you.
That's what it would seem like. Let's just play a little bit further.
Does he know that there's somebody over there as well?
So he dark sights, but he doesn't dark sight the area he's just been looking at. If you
He didn't have the bounty. So he cannot darkside the area he just looked at. Because it's not going to help him.
notice that or not. So if you notice that he doesn't dark sight in this direction, he immediately starts dark sight in this direction and goes across a tiny bit. Doesn't even check the positions of the people that he knows are there squabbling with his partner, right? He just looks with dark sight over this area. Doesn't look on this area, doesn't look to his left here, only to that bit there, which makes you think he already knows whether or not there's people here or not. So he
No, it doesn't make you think that. In fact, I really don't know why he was darksiding, because he didn't have the boosted dark side. So there's no, in my knowledge, reason for him to darkside. Yeah, but it's tied to his wall hacks. Okay. Prove it. Like, prove it. Because if it's tied to his wall hack, and he didn't darkside just prior, where Joe then states or claims wall hack, then no. It completely debunks Joe's points at the other moments in time, so no.
doesn't use dark sight to check that, and the usage of dark sight is just for theatrics, it's just for make-believe, for the fan.
For theatrics, yeah, it has been known to use darkseid for theatrics, but when you have the bounty, because then you can actually show what you're seeing is there from the in-game mechanics. Like, it has literally been explained by multiple other cheater catchers, cheater hunters, whatever you want to call them, for hunt before, and now you're just making up a lot of crap because nothing here supports what you're wanting to promote.
Fantasy that he's not cheating.
Does he know that there's somebody over there as well?
So immediately goes straight to this wall here when dark sighting doesn't really check that way and doesn't.
Okay, so let's see how he does that. Look at his way of moving the mouse.
All right, maybe. Does he know that there's somebody over there as well? Why?
2 portions. So let me try and indicate it here. He takes the mouse, then moves it over, then lifts it, moves it over, so you have more space, and then moves it even further. Not really that difficult to explain.
Ready check fully to this side either. Sex to there, and then comes out of it straight away. And it's just seems like, why is he dark sighting?
Even going back, he did it over 2 times. Like, why would he look at that specific position in Darkside and then look further and then drag his mouse a second time? What, going back? What?
Like that. I mean, I know he's got the bounty, he doesn't have proper dark sight, but it just seems
Then you cannot argue it!
to just cover this area seems very bizarre, and you're just staring over there for quite some time. It would make you think that he already knows there's people there or not. So
No, it doesn't make you think that. It makes Joe Blue think that, not players.
he doesn't check there, and the rest is just for this show, innit? To make it seem like that's how he knows there's people there. But we'll check this guy's profile here. We've got this Denso guy here. You can sort of see his name, D-E-N-S-O or whatever. And his name is 3-star MMR. So this is Denso here, and he's got basically duos wipe 5, boss targets 11. He's basically brand new to the game, a fresh account. And we have his profile here. He's from France. He has at least a minimum of 100 games on an unknown length of time on his Steam account. He's level 58, so he's added to soft.
Okay. So if we go further, we then... Wait.
Seriously, bro.
Being a cheater, you would imagine that he then also would cheat on the rest of the players. Like, oh. Funny how you're not showing that he actually died. Did you see the profile at this moment here? No, not yet. You analyze it during your stream too, which doesn't actually surprise me. It's over here.
Souls 3, so yeah, I'm a
So let's see here.
decent amount of
Let's see where it
things first.
starts.
We'll check this guy first. So this is the guy shooting through the stairwell.
Well, wallbang.
He's a rank 42, so basically fresh account, brand new account.
Yes. Yes.
He's from France.
And so on.
He's got
He got 247 games on record, which means 3 more games and it would have said 250 plus. So
basically brand new to the game. He's a fresh account, and we have his profile here. He's from France. He has at least a minimum of 100 games.
like, why are you minimizing the thing with him? Why are you minimizing it? You're literally discrediting yourself by saying, well, he has at least a minimum of 100. When you yourself are showing he got 247.
247.
You're even saying it yourself also. You're showing it and saying it. And even here, you can see his games. 247. You don't need to look up there. It says right there.
On an unknown length of time on his Steam account.
Unknown length of time. Okay. X Denso. Same. He purchased 6 more games. Now says 250 plus. Like I said before, it literally shows it. For an unknown length of time. 12 years. Soon, actually, 13 years. 6 November 2023, he unlocked the 12 years. So, what's that? 1.5 month? 1 month and 1.5 week, actually. October, November, 6 November. So 1 month and 1.5 week. Unknown length of time.
He's level 58, so he's had it for some time, and he's got all these perfected games that he's probably used Achievement Manager or Cheat Engine to unlock these.
Achievement Manager or Cheat Engine to unlock these achievements. Some people farm them. What you're doing, Joe, is this one here. What you're doing is Idle Daddy Card Farmer. You're letting this run here, this here run in the background, so you can gather, what's it called? Hours. So you can gather hours on your... That's not the one. Did you change? Yeah, that's not the one. That's not the one. 2 seconds. Oh, he did change. Joe actually did change his profile. Previously, it had a lot of text down here. It's not this one down here, but it's this one up here. He removed his country and the extra text. How do I know? Because he got a lot of fucking shit here. This here is his profile. Like, you can see groups, Steam trading card group. Fits with using Idle Daddy Card Farmer. Fits it completely with that. Spectrum. Name universe. Wait. What? 2 seconds. You can see here, on a previous video of mine, Joe demands he must control human behavior 5 days ago, blah, 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 blah. He have a lot of fucking information up here. 3,765 achievements. He had a crap ton of achievements. 1 perfect game, that's CS2. Steam Universe, Steam Trading Card, Spectrum, 3 members. 4 reviews, 4 groups in total. Still 4 groups, still those 3, still 4 reviews. He have gotten a little bit more achievements. You can see his hunt profile. You can see he's still the same level. He's still having Kane as a last thing. You can see here, profile award 6, still 6. 500 plus games, 16 years, still 27 badges. Like, you can see it matching. 31 achievements in hunt out of 36. It matches. Like, it literally matches everything. But here he has now apparently removed all his information. It doesn't say beware of the Mr. Runs, his YouTube channel, Joe Blue the Anti-Cheater, Twitch, Joe Blue the Anti-Cheater, Black Spiders, Sexual Sandwich, Tarman, Joe Blue, Derbyshire United Kingdom. It doesn't say that anymore. Doesn't say that. You can also see 108 games played, 22%. Like, it matches completely right over. He also purchased 2 more games. Like, it matches. Jedi Sight? What the fuck? Huh. Interesting. You can see his friends being, like, obscure and such. But you can also see that he's actually farming achievements. So like, it would argue that he actually is using Idle Daddy Steam Card. Idle Daddy Card Farmer. And with this amount of hours in Hunt Showdown, or previously 5 days ago, this amount of hours in Hunt Showdown, he have gotten, what's that? 15 more hours. It also shows how horrible he is, and that you must magically trust him because of how he's moving around. You know, he literally is new to the game.
Achievements to make him look like he's a really good gamer, probably. That's what a lot of cheaters tend to do. And you can see on his
So that's the same thing you're doing, farming a lot of achievements by then showing people you know what you're doing.
comments down here, someone calling him a cheater dog. War
Okay, one person called him a cheater dog.
hacks. So we've got his
And then you skipped it. Wow. People can rage about everyone all the time. Just like you're doing right now. You're raging about this guy killing you.
partner, the one with suspected wall hacks and no footsteps. Name is Warner.
Okay.
Prestige 1, rank 97. Also fairly new to the game. Probably 50 to 100 hours, something like that.
Probably, Joe. You have it on your stream, meaning you have it here. Like you have him here, and then you go to his profile. You know exactly how many hours.
1 rank 97, and he's Prestige 1 rank 97 on a what? On a what? 60 hours.
You already said it. You don't assume.
7. Also the one with suspected wall hacks and no footsteps. Name is Warner. Prestige 1, rank 97. Also fairly new to the game. Probably 50 to 100 hours.
Stop assuming. You already know it. Like you already saw it. Stop being this mental.
Something like that. So he's also from France. He's got a minimum
That is pretty common.
50 games on a 9-year-old account and has
on his account, and he's Prestige 1 rank 97. This guy's clearly cheating.
And then you do nothing else. Okay, cool. Stop doing that.
63 hours in the game. So it seems pretty sus, seeing that these guys are relatively new to the game.
So you have nothing more to say about that profile? Wow. Jesus Christ.
And they seem to be using wall hacks, aimbot, and no footstep cheats.
No, you need them to be doing that because you died to them. So you're grasping at straws. That's what you're doing. You're done. I'm done. Congratulations. You still did not find an actual cheater in Hunt Showdown. Sorry for the long video. I say that all the time. There is a lot of there's a lot to go through when doing these videos with Joe Blue. I need to prove him as concretely wrong and argue in-game mechanics. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. If I agree with his videos, I'm not gonna make a comment on it. If I don't know about the game, Dead by Daylight, for example, X-Defiant, I don't make in-depth videos about it. So, like, I'm not going to do much about such things. But, no cheater in this video here. You didn't use a spectate to catch an aimbot either. Congratulations, Joe. You're wrong. Dislike to the video.